Hey, HZ owners, just stop adding customers to your business for a moment. I know it sounds crazy. You want to add as much customers as you want, right? That's what everybody tells you. But hear me out. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly the perfect growth model that you should implement in your business so you're able to add as much customers as you want without your business breaking down, without you burning out. Because a lot of people and many gurus and everybody on the internet says just add more customers. If you want to grow and scale your business, just add more customers, right? But what if you're already working 12 hours a day? How on earth are you going to keep that up if you even just add more customers, right? So I'm going to show you exactly how you get from that standard belief, that standard growth model, into the perfect growth model that will allow you to have a sustainable business without you having to work 60 hours a week. So I'll put up my screen here. Let me just share. And we'll go right into it. Ideal customers, Nilay. Yeah. Let's see. So when I'm on my screen, it's sometimes not able to see the comments as well. But so what I'm talking about is our program, the Growth Sprint Formula. So within this model, we try to double your revenue without burning out. That's the whole thing. So the common belief agency growth model, that's what I want to talk about here. And so again, more sales, you want to have more sales. Okay, you want to have more ideal customers. And for sure, this will help you, the ideal customers. But how many can you handle? How many do you want? You want to grow and scale. That's where we're going at right here. We're not talking about agencies that don't want to grow. If you have your couple ideal clients and you don't want to grow, fine, then don't listen to what I'm saying right now. But if you want to grow and scale, even with all the ideal customers that you want, then hear me out. If you add a lot of more sales, a lot of more customers, you get more money for sure. You'll have to add a bigger team. You need to build a bigger team. So what do? You start hiring VAs, you start hiring media buyers, you start hiring salespeople, everything that you need within your company to support the ideal customers or all what is coming in, right? But that will mean, again, like many people think adding that team will just give me more freedom as a CEO. That's the common belief. So more sales, more money, I can just throw in a team, VAs, outsourcing, whatever, and I get my time back, right? Well, that's like the common belief, the ideal scenario that a lot of people go into if they start a marketing agency. That's what everybody tells them, that this is like passive income that you gotta generate. Now, I do not want to work with people that think that creating a marketing agency will get you passive income. I work with agency owners that really are wanting to create an impact with their agency, with their company. Those are my ideal customers. Anyway, so if we go from a common belief agency growth model, if we look at this, let me tell you, this is a fantasy. This is not how it is. You might think then that this would be your life if you just add more customers, add more sales, add more money, just a bigger team, and let's just go on a holiday. Not so much. All the agencies that I have talked to, most of them are in a situation that more looks like this. So you add more money, you add more customers, more sales, okay? You have more money, you hire your bigger team, but you're adding people to your team, to your company that you have to manage, right? Even outsourcing, you still have to manage that as well. You have to have customer service. You have to have salespeople that you have to train, you have to coach. So actually, when adding a lot more customers will bring in a lot more money, a bigger team, but you will have less free time because you have to spend a lot of time managing people, or even still doing the things yourself because you're wearing a lot of different hats as a CEO. And you're not really there yet that you can trust your team. And then you have to handhold your team because you have made bad hires. So you have to rehire, do recruiting. In the meantime, talk to your customer because your team is not really capable of talking to the customer because they don't know how. All of this comes all together on you. So the bigger you grow, the more time you will have to spend in the business. And eventually you're working 20 hours a day maybe, just to keep afloat, just to keep the company going, because you still want to grow, and sales coming in, perfect, looks good from the outside, it looks good. But if you look under the hood, if you ask somebody to really look at your life, then they will be surprised how much actually you're working each and every day. And again, this is how it's happening right now for many of the agency owners. They're exhausted, burned out. They don't know how to scale because they do not see where the time will be coming from. And adding more team members could be a solution, but how? Who? What is going to happen? So that's where we come in. That's where I come in. With the program, with the growth sprint formula, we make sure that this kind of a state that you are in is not going to happen anymore. We want to get you into a situation where you can grow sustainably. So you can add people for sure. So you can add customers, add a bigger team, do more within your agency, but you as a CEO can step out, get your time back. So how does that look like? Our growth sprint agency model, so really for growing your business, is that you will be able to work on the business, right? If you step back and you become a leader, the real CEO, where you are able to create and build a high-performing team through all the techniques that are out there that I will teach, that I will coach you on. So you will get a better team. That's the whole purpose here. You need a big team that will help you support everything that you do in your business. You need the team to be empowered. You need to be able to let the team run the show. That's what I always say. If you want to run your agency on autopilot, then get a good, high-performing team within your business and be able to lead them. You're the leader, you're the CEO. So if you're not capable of leading your team, you can hire whoever you want. You will still be working in the business because you're unable to let go. You're unable to let go of control. You're still micromanaging, right? And that's a situation where you not want to be in. Your time should be invested in managing your team, in strategic thinking. So really working on the business, not in the business. Getting that better team set up. A better team will evolve, will help you build better systems because they will be the ones that will use the systems, right? So if they use the systems, they will tell you what should be improved. So you will get better systems anyway. You don't even have to think about it. You set it up, you let the team work, and they will let you know. Because in the end, your team is the best asset that you have. You should always hire people that are smarter than you because they should tell you what to do. Because they are smarter. They have more experience, more knowledge, or should have. So you get better team, you get better systems. What will happen? You will get a better sales team, a sales process that actually produces better sales, more ideal customers, right? So you will get more revenue because not only sales, also your delivery system, your delivery process will be much better. Your customers will be happy, a lot more happy. Your customer service team will be able to talk to your customers in a way that the customer feels that they are part of your agency, that they are really happy to work with you. So they will not leave you. So your customer retention will be higher. You will be able to keep customers longer in the journey. So this will bring revenue as well. Your team members will be so happy to work within your agency that they will not even think about leaving your company. So you will not have to spend more time on hiring or rehiring, replacing your team. Because think about this, think about this. I ask this a lot to agency owners as well. Imagine your best employee right now in your company, the best that you have. What if that person would leave the company tomorrow? How would your business look like? What would happen? What would you do if that person leaves the company? That's what a lot of business owners forget. So making sure that your team is so happy to be there that they do not even want to leave will also make sure that you do not spend that much money on rehiring, or your business will not break down if somebody like that would leave the company. So all of that will result in you having more free time, actual free time, right? Because your team is running the show. You can spend your time that you were spending on maybe sales, on delivery, on fulfillment, whatever. You can spend that time on strategic thinking, or even just going on a holiday, a 2-week holiday with your family, finally, without your business breaking down, because you know that your team will be able to handle it. Just imagine that situation, how much stress would go away. You would not be anxious anymore if you just leave the company for a few days and thinking what will happen. Are my customers being serviced or not? You know? So that is the situation where you want to be at. Having the time to think, having a good team that you can relate with. This is what it should look like. And within our growth sprint formula, this is where we want to get you to. So I hope this was valuable for you. Just think about how you can grow and scale your company. And let me know what you thought. Let me know which way you would choose, the common model that everybody believes they should be doing, or the one that I just showed you. Which choice would you make? Anyway, that's it for me for today. Let me know in the comments. See you next time.